Have you ever been cut or bruised and were bleeding profusely and were in pain and scared? Well, imagine what it is like to bleed every month, and that too an amount as much as 35 ml. This phenomena of bleeding every month is known as menstruation, which is an exclusive privilege for all the females. The menstruation starts at the age of 10 to 13 years and continues till the age of 50. When it begins, it is known as menarche, and during this period, the girls develop certain changes in their body. There is a flood of hormones which leads to the physical as well as physiological changes, which includes the development of the breasts, and it includes bodily hair growth, and there is an attraction for the opposite sex. This phase of menstruation, which involves bleeding for 3 to 5 days continuously, is followed by a phase of ovulation, in which an ovum is secreted through the ovaries of the woman, and if it is fertilized, it brings a new life to this earth. So now we know that how important this process of menstruation is for the life on the earth. But the sad part here is that the issue of menstrual health and hygiene is often neglected in our country, which leads to the increased number of deaths of the women of reproductive age. The onset of the first periods is a very scary experience for a girl. She remembers it throughout her life. It is an embarrassing situation for her if she goes to the school and returns back with a stain on her skirt. Instead of helping her to overcome the embarrassment, the elders are so bound by their prejudices that they shut her up in a room or ask her to not enter the temples or worship or enter a kitchen either. Every month, the uterus prepares itself to receive a fertilized egg, and if it doesn't happen, the endometrium sheds through the vagina in the form of menses. During this period, there are certain hormonal changes that take place in the woman's body, and this leads to whole of the things like the mood swings and certain abdominal cramps, all body ache, etc. All this should not be made fun of and should be respected. Out of a huge population of 350 million women, a quarter of them drop out from the school once they start menstruating because of shame, lack of support, and lack of education. Can we really think that if we counsel them and tell them that it is not a big deal if they bleed per vagina 3 to 5 days in a month and continue their work, we can actually improve the growth of our country? So what are the duties of the school in this aspect? Every school should provide a chapter of reproduction and the related changes that a girl can undergo during this period, so that the girls get comfortable beforehand and they know what can happen to their body. Secondly, they should provide clean washrooms and the facility of sanitary napkins available in their medical rooms, so that they feel comfortable to change their sanitary napkins when they need. The school should counsel the parents and the girl to remove this social stigma. They should advise the girl to use sanitary napkins instead of using a cloth, which can lead to infections. So now it's our responsibility to create an environment for the girls so that they feel safe to talk about their menstrual problems to their parents, to their teachers, and also their male counterparts. They should feel safe when they go around and participate in activities. Many women in our country use unhygienic and dirty clothes instead of using sanitary napkins during their periods because they tend to be expensive, and also they are ashamed to buy it. They also hide their sanitary napkins from their children and their husbands because they are ashamed to show it. Sanitary napkins are safe and provide protection against all the bacterial and fungal infections which can be caused by using dirty clothes every day. The government also has started an initiative to provide safe and affordable sanitary napkins to each and every woman. But not all is dark. Films like Padman have created awareness amongst the people and have changed the perspective of the people regarding this issue. Even in our country, many societies celebrate menstruation, like the Kamakya temple in Guwahati and a festival known as Rojo in Odisha, are the best examples which can describe this. With this, I end my message. This is Malvika signing off. Please like and share my video.